Wait from 4:30 until 7, and then Football Frenzy until 9, and Tonight with Sami until midnight. So ensure that you are locked in right here on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja, because we are conversational and passionate about what we do right here. It's 6:17 right now. Let's see what the headlines are saying this morning.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
Oh, and we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to watch the show live and be a part of the conversation. Please note that these headlines are only read as published and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that in your reactions you have all the facts, the details, and every information that you need. Let's get started with the Guardian. It's got this major headline: 2027 opposition kicks as Tinubu hails defections, APC endorsement. President submits 1.48 trillion naira reverse appropriation bill to Senate. The Patriots: Southwest stakeholders demand new constitution, true federalism, equity. Defect with me to APC or resign, Governor Eno tells cabinet. Vacate our lands before June, TIV Council tells headers. Dangote slashes petrol price as independent marketers undercut price. Akpabio: Bello may testify as federal government files criminal charges against Natasha. 2027 SDP's Adebayo rejects Atiku, may step down for Obi. Otedola: Tinubu Cardoso's policies revived investors' confidence. All these and more on The Guardian today. Let's see what the nation this day is saying. On this day, Ribadu: despite challenges, Nigeria safer under Tinubu's watch. And the writers right here say 13,543 terrorists killed, 124,408 surrendered in 2 years. It discloses oil exploration to resume in Ogoniland 30 years after. Tinubu consolidates an expanding APC. Dwindling opposition weighs counter options as APC endorses president as sole candidate for 2027. Don't blame people bailing out of sinking ship. I expect more defections. Opposition coalition appoints Mark, Chair, Imoke, Amechi too. President to NNPCL board: use your experience to turn nation's economy around. PNID victory demonstrates Nigeria will never again be exploited, declares Fagbemi. All these and more on this day today. Let's move on now to The Guardian. U.S. revokes Harvard's right. Took this already, right? All right, The Nation right now. Tinubu dismisses fears of one-party state. Army inaugurates Vanquish armored tankers in Maiduguri. Mate attacks. Zulum commands federal government military for swift response. Tinubu seeks National Assembly's passage of 1.48 trillion naira reverse budget. Federal government files criminal defamation charges against Senator Natasha. APC governors endorse Tinubu for 2027 presidential race. All these and more on The Nation today. Moving on now to The Punch. 2027 election. APC backs Tinubu. Opposition searches for strong competitor. 5 arrested for diverting Kebbi's 184 million naira agrochemicals. Tight security as court declines to stop Owa Obokun's coronation. Dangote slashes petrol price amid import glut. Driver, passenger hospitalized as vehicles collide in Lagos. 52,000 Nigerians relocated to the UK in 2024, according to a report. 13,500 tourists, others killed in 2 years. That's according to the NSA. Southwest governors roll out regional economic master plan. 3 die, 1 hospitalized after consuming poisoned food in Katsina. Tension as Delta community curses kidnappers. All these and more on The Punch today. Let's move on now to The Sun, and it's got this headline: Tinubu backs one-party system. Governor Aliyu's second term guaranteed, according to Muhammad. NNPC first ENP JV equips 100 schools with digital learning tools. Kanu Executive Council okays 36.7 billion naira for critical projects. Nigerians will reject him with their votes, as according to the CUPP. SDP Working Committee crisis. Gabam, Agunloye disagree on new members' appointments. Soludo will sweep November poll. That's according to the Algon chair. 2027 gale of endorsements for Tinubu by APC governors, lawmakers. 2027 Atiku can't use SDP. Former presidential candidate at Debayo. All these and more on The Sun today. And our final stop is the Daily Trust. Tinubu's endorsement, what Nigerians think. 1,593 Nigerians killed in road crashes in 3 months. The riders right here say buses, trucks, trailers behind fatal road crashes. Nigeria tops accident death chart in Africa. Assassination claim, federal government files criminal charges against Senator Natasha. Despite 6-time price cuts by Dangote, petrol cost still high. League of Northern Democrats backs coalition against Tinubu. All these and more on the Daily Trust today. Time to get to your reactions right now. Don't forget that we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Once you get through, please give your name, your location, and kindly move away from your device so we can hear you clearly and have a smooth conversation. You can send a voice note or a WhatsApp message to this number 080-99930137 or our phone lines 0700 951 0000 and 08095 974869.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Golden penny faster. What's your reason? What's your reason? Oh, everybody.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria info.
Thank you for staying tuned. Time to get to your reactions right now. You can call the WhatsApp number as well, or simply send a comment on our live feed on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's get to some of your thoughts right now on YouTube. This is from Cool Aid saying, good morning. Thank you for joining. And on the WhatsApp platform right here, Governor Babagana Zulum's claim of Boko Haram informants among politicians and soldiers demands action, not rhetoric. While nations like Qatar jail financiers of terrorism, Nigeria lacks in enforcement and prosecution. Western intelligence outpaces us in tracking and prosecuting terror-linked actors, exposing our weak frameworks. Daily killings by terrorists, bandits, and kidnappers risk civil unrest. Defense and NSA must be led by experienced military officers or seasoned security experts. Nigeria must urgently reform its counter-terrorism approach, is what Wale Fatunla says. And Oludade Abiodun right here says, coalition against Tinubu is all about selfish interest, and these people are only interested in grabbing power, not all about rescuing Nigeria from pain we are passing through. Many Nigerians will continue to leave or jagba because of anti-people policies of our government, and those in opposition are not immune from anti-people tendencies, is what Oludade Abiodun ends his message with. And Moazo John Lasisi says, Tinubu and exodus of politicians into APC, what do you expect when the opposition parties are not viable? We are operating a potential one-party system. All right. And the Fitzgerald in Airport Road, people will witness divine intervention. Let's imagine all parties merge with APC. But remember, only reps and senators have limited voting powers. Meanwhile, the masses driven by their struggles will ultimately decide the fate of those in power, is what Fitzgerald in Airport Road ends his message with. Let's get to you now. Good morning.
Nigerian for good morning, Nigerian. This is Salam from South South. APC and those Tinubu as 2027. Well, he should try more because the main looking. Tinubu is not the problem of this country. Tinubu is one person. Our problem is the House of Assembly and the governors because they have given them the allocations to work for this country. How many governors are working in this country? They don't see the effect. What of the rep? Each rep or House of Assembly, they have been giving them more than 1 billion to do their allocations for each local government. But we did not see their effect. It did not work for this country. They should wake up for their sleeping slumbers and do better things for this country. The problem we have in this country is the House of Rep and the governors. But now we are saying Tinubu cannot work for the state. So we should vote for him. I will support him. because the only problem we have in this country is House of Assemblies and the governors. How will those people wake up on their sleeping somewhere or do the better thing for this country? You will see that Nigeria will make more than the European country. We have money, and they are giving them money. May God bless Nigeria. About Natasha, is it only Natasha we have in this country? Is it only Natasha, the National Assembly we work for? When Natasha case come up, National Assembly people, they will wake up for their stopping. But the problem of this country, they cannot solve it like that. May God bless Nigeria.
All right, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Adela.
Are you there, Adiola?
Yes.
Go ahead.
SDP says Atiku cannot use their party. You see, I think you should see the handwriting on the wall. Because PDP, they be frustrating. PDP, they have factions, the government factions, they want to pretend their own. Then, in as much as Oba at the weekend, they will continue to frustrate Atiku. Atiku is reaping what he sow. So, and very soon, they will frustrate him out of it. And also, the executive. So, where does he want to go? I think he should see the handwriting one. Let him help the less privileged. Instead of wasting money for delegates and the electorate, they will collect the dollars and it is time for him to retire from politics. Thank you.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Charles speaking.
Welcome, Charles. Go ahead.
Mr. President sent the yearly listing of River State to National Assembly, their budget.
Yes.
The question is, a governor that was elected by the people, Mr. President suspended him in a democratic country, appointed somebody that is not even an indigene of River State to govern the state at the moment. There was an insecurity, he said. Yet, the Borno state now is almost run over by the terrorists. The same thing applicable to Katsina, in Benue, in Jos, in almost all the states of the north. Mr. President has not acted or even made any decision, but he was quick to remove the River State. And yet, sometimes you said you want peace. How do you get peace in an injustice setting? How will it sound when another radical military says, okay, Mr. President, you're not doing well, you are also going to go out? People will also say, why will you remove an elected president? What is good for Bala, it is also good for Bulus. He will sow the seed, he will reap on it.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a good day, too. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. Go ahead.
I greet all the callers of Nigerian from. I greet my man about from Canada and Sanasi and Omata from Nigeria. This is a lovely brother. Also, to about Nigeria, I didn't come federal housing. Manaruna. APC governors endorsed the for second time. So we are laughing. Who knows what is tomorrow? It's only God knows what is tomorrow. So even there's some governors that know today, whether they will reach tomorrow, they know, or the coalition even they know. And if you like, make endorse to move for third time and second time. By special grace of God, after God will decide to do something, Nigeria must decide because of the bad policy, increase in NEPA tariff, increase gas, increase tax, people are losing their jobs. Maybe they are losing many business women, many are losing their collapse because of bad policy. By special grace of God, Nigeria has open eye. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. God bless you.
Good morning.
No, good morning.
Welcome.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
It's Friday. All right. My name is Mrs. Omeza. Voice.
Yes.
The major challenge we are facing, the major one, the subsidy is gone. And I remember that during campaign, we were told that they would devalue, or reduce our purchasing power. I can't remember the words. So maybe when you have time, you analyze it. Nothing more. Is this subsidy is gone that is affecting some of us, or not our governor? Me. I'm not living in my state, and it's not my governor that removes subsidy. They are giving them money, and nobody is asking them to explain. So who do you want to blame? My brother, let's leave that issue. Sometimes when you are trying to defend something, when it comes to a personal one, you will say it the way it is, but when it comes to general one, you will say it the way you want to. Finally, INEC said they want to introduce AI. What's the difference between AI and when you finish, you upload? You will not be able to upload. And when you go to court, they will tell you that the AI is not recognized. We'll now go back to Constitution. My brother, have a beautiful day, AI,
right.
INEC.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nigeria Info family. I remember I'm Mustafa Bakar Ali, I'm calling from QW Kubwa.
Go ahead, sir.
Let the truth be told. The truth and the inescapable reality remain the fact that 2027-2031 belong to Southern Nigeria as regards the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is one of the reasons why Atiku cannot win 2027 election, and also Obi cannot win 2027 election. And I'll tell you why. Obi cannot win because if Obi wins, he will be going for 8 years, and the North will not agree. Atiku cannot win because it is the slot of South. You understand? The North will rather vote for Tinubu to complete his 4 years. So the South will rather vote for Tinubu to complete his 4 years so that power can rotate, or they will definitely work against Atiku, which have no structure as it is.
All right, so let's get into something. Hold on. Let's get into something real quick, so you don't go too far with your thoughts. I would let you get to it at a point. But you mentioned that if Obi wins, for instance, he has to go for 8 years. There is no compulsion on that 8 years. The tenure is 4 years, and then an election holds, and then if you win, you continue. If you don't, somebody else steps in. So there is nothing written under the sun that says a president must do 8 years. There are elections every 4 years in Nigeria, according to the Constitution. I know the power of incumbency will come into play, but it's possible for an incumbent president or whomever to lose an election, like we've seen before. So, go on with your thoughts.
The possibility of an incumbent, good morning, losing Jonathan D is practically impossible from the future I'm seeing. And a lot of factors played against Goodluck, and Goodluck want to play. Goodluck played clean. Otherwise, there are a lot of irregularity that could have warranted that election of 2015 to be cancelled. He wanted to become a statesman, and that is why he lost. Not that he lost 100 over 100. Let me tell you that. You understand? And the only person that can rival Tinubu from Southern Nigeria in 2027 is Goodluck. And the reason is he's also going for only one term. I've said this before. He's going for only one term. That is the only candidate from Southern Nigeria that can rival Tinubu. But any other person is a walk in the park. I'm telling you this, and it will not go down with a lot of people. It's a statement of fact. I always believe in giving it the way it is.
All right.
Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, perfect gentleman. Itodo, how are you? How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. My name is Abakar, calling you from Wangwalada. I agree. Bang Ali, I agree, Madam Omeza. I agree, Malang Haruna. I thank even the first caller and all Nigeria listening. What a wonderful time. Congratulations to Mr. President Tinubu, the Gabang of Africa. How his followers adore him passionately. He has made it. He enjoy endorsement from his party what and his follower. It's a good thing. But one thing about Nigeria has a wonderful political history. And the political history of Nigeria has a pattern. And it will still follow that trajectory. If you accumulate power and wealth, under oppressive government, Nigeria will laugh last. It is unfortunate when people are languishing under terrible poverty, hunger, insecurity, and the rest. Some people are busy endorsing Mr. President. We are watching 2027, the wonderful year for Tinubu. He will come back to power. We shall see. Thank you. That is my take this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, the Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
At our Bakar, I agree to Brother Palaski. So not just calling from Niger State. With the way things is going, I'm telling you, a nation of Nigeria. For now, I believe things will change. It will not become Southern president or Northern president again. Whoever will give the dividend of democracy, I'm telling you, whoever region, you may rule for 8 years, 15 years. I'm telling you this. With the way things are going, people will know, are you a Christian, are you a Muslim, are you a pagan? But whoever will give people dividend of democracy, I'm telling you, if you like, after ruling, bring your brother, we're going to vote for you. That's my take. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Donatus. Let's go on now to the WhatsApp platform and take some of your thoughts. By the way, there is a bit of a glitch on Facebook, so you can watch live on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's see what Laji Abbas Ida is saying. I understand why some individuals describe this wonderful world as a place of contradictions. Former AFCC boss Nuhu Ribadu, who once labeled Tinubu as corrupt, is now striving to convince us that Nigeria is secure under his leadership as president. Meanwhile, Germany, which recently questioned Nigeria about our relationship with Russia, has now declared its reliance on Nigeria for green energy, an ironic shift highlighted in one of the latest headlines. May God Almighty deliver our beloved country, Nigeria. Amen, is how he ends his message. And Simon Achiang in Kuba says it's a gruesome claim or pure fabrication more about the figure of terrorists that the security agents claim to have neutralized. If just 10 to 15% of the figure claimed have been neutralized, we would not be having challenges as it is today. They are quick to state the figures of terrorists neutralized, but they fail to mention the figure of innocent Nigerians killed by them. Stop deceiving yourselves and the people, is how Simon Achiang ends his thoughts. Possibility of Atiku stepping down for B is a welcome development. We need a strong coalition to sack the government of the day from power. They should also seriously push for electoral reforms to block all the loopholes for their glitches. That is what Gabriel in Lube says. Well, Gabriel, it is the presidential candidate of the SDP in 2023, who many are saying has the likelihood of stepping down from Obi in SDP and not Atiku. All right, that's what the headline referenced. God knows who becomes the next president, not man. We have a lot of problems on ground for the government to do, like hardship, insecurity, bad economy that has been a challenge to Nigerians, but they never do. Instead, they only keep talking about 2027. What kind of leaders are we trusting is what Opulent Imbrari says. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Uncle Tom. I'm calling from Dublin.
Go ahead.
I changed from calling the WhatsApp line to this line, and I cannot talk on your program.
Okay.
You see, people do not understand the sagacity of the political arithmetic. All those decampees or whatever, the APC, the totality of those who are leaders in APC, be it National Assembly, be it Minister, Presidency, and they are not up to 2 million. So 2 million people cannot compete itself against more than 200 and something masses who are dissatisfied, who are living on life support. But back to the point. In the last election, Atiku came second with 6 point something million. Obi also came third with 6 point something million. The combination of Atiku and Obi gathered about 13 million. Bola Tinubu, the president, only got 8 million. So, why is this so difficult? The question is going on. Let me tell you the secret. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. They don't want to. The combination. I mean the acceptability of Obi and Atiku coming as president, Obi coming as this has been shallow. But they are just denying because if they come up too early, then APC will begin to disorganize them. That is just the truth. The truth also is that you see APC. Hello.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead, Uncle Tom.
Okay. The truth also is that APC has forgotten that the removal of subsidy, the naira, the valuation of naira, and all other policies of assault has put them completely at discomfort with the masses. So I'm telling you that APC will never ever win.
All right.
Obi and Atiku will combine together, will march together, and they will win. In their first performance, the results are there. Let us look at the result of their first performance. They got 13 million against 8 million.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts right there. He's of the opinion that they are holding back on that strategy. Do you believe the same thing as well? They're holding back, that they might come together as one, as a coalition, to fight the government of the day in the next elections. But also something that he mentioned, that senators, the governors who have gone on to endorse the president, only have a limited number of votes. Do you believe that Nigerians have a mind of their own? Because we have seen an instance where people go to vote and the expectation is, because they have suffered for a period of time and a similar fate together, they would move, change, and vote for somebody else, only for them to vote for the same people who they constantly spoke against, because maybe, just maybe, they were bought over with a couple of things that could fit them at that point in time. So half the time, it makes you wonder, do Nigerians have a mind of their own? Are they easily swayed by the leaders and public office holders who would constantly promise that we will deliver our state, our polling unit, our constituency, and all that? And people just wonder, you have just one vote. How are you making this promise? And then the results come out, and it makes you understand indeed why they were so confident in making such statements. Let's go on to the WhatsApp platform and take some of your voice notes at this time. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Nabalu Sangani. Why won't they have a one-party system in Nigeria whereby APC have sent all have made sure that there is a spy in all the political parties to cause disharmony among them, to cause disunity among them? Almost all the parties are having issues. It's only APC that's united. They make sure that they scatter all the parties. Look at Labour Party today. Every day, quarrel here, quarrel there. Just make sure they destroy the party, so that only them will stand. What I want to say is this: God is the only Almighty. APC can do their thing. PDP bragged of being the biggest party in Africa and the whole world. Today, where are they? The same fate will befall APC, and before they will know, to their eyes, it will crumble, and God will show them that they are God. Masses, 20% will be between the masses and the APC.
Good morning, Dikin Itodo. This is Chukwudi, listening from Southeast, Abia State. Tinubu back one-party system. And the other headline said, Governor Enoch said, defect with me to APC or you lose your job. So now, which one we go follow, Itodo? When Nigeria said they want to form this country into one-party system with the way the APC, they debunk it. And Tinubu back the comment. Why all this thing that is happening show that it's true. Why a governor will say, if you know the Fed with me, you lose your job. That talk is a head speech, Are you getting me? They're supposed to investigate the governor. It's not good. Everybody has his own way to follow. He also has his own right. Don't force somebody to join what you don't want. It's not good. And let me tell you, if they try to make this country one-party system, even there will be a very big crisis for inside the APC. Also.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. I am Blessed Sonny from Niger State. Mr. Itodo, I hear my governor threatening people, threatening his people that they should defect with him or lose their seat. Have defection turned to be by force? Is it not? Must everybody in that state become an APC member? May they take them easy now. May they take them easy. Not be say everybody must defect with you now. Wow, the thing have been turned to force. And on the issue of what is going on Rivers State, honestly, the injustice is just pop and clear. What has become the offense of Rivers people? Look at Meduguri. Look at other places that killings and Boko Haram ransacking, doing everything. Mr. President did not deem it fit to go and declare state of emergency. Yet, up to now, they don't want to leave Rivers. No problem. We are recording everything and keeping for them. One thing about this life is that when you do good, it's recorded for you. When you do bad, it's also recorded for you. So there's no problem. People who are canvassing for Mr. President coming 2027, I keep on asking a question. Why are we even crying that Mr. President is not doing well if all we are still saying is that my president is coming back second time? That means that we are enjoying. Let's keep on enjoying it. God bless you, my brother.
All right, and Sam in Airport Road says Tinubu hails defections and Governor Eno urging cabinet to defect with him to APC or resign simply shows the President Tinubu is a master game planner. This is also a signal to the opposition that it's going to be tough, if not impossible, to unseat him in 2027. Tinubu is doing the right thing. I did not vote for him, but I will vote for him in 2027. By God's grace, is what Joseph Sam ends his message with. All right, and Chukwugozie Onu Madala right here says, on my way to Area 1, please attention of the Zuba police station. A body is at the under accident trailer near the College of Education Zuba, opposite Zuba police station. Eyewitness reports from Chukwugozie Onu. A body under the trailer near the College of Education Zuba, opposite the Zuba police station, is what Chukwugozie On is sharing with us this morning as his eyewitness report. Thank you very much for that information. We're hoping that the authorities who are in charge of this and the agencies will look into this as soon as possible. And thank you for this update. We need to go on a quick breather real quick. When we come back, we'll run through some of your messages and your voice notes as we have here, but you can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
This is Nigeria Info.